everybody, it's Shelby with a Chick Plus 3. Today I have something a little different and it is going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you'll stick around and join me. What do you say? Let's go. I was tagged just the other day by the lovely ladies at M&M Hauls to do your favorite 10 items from the Dollar Tree. Now, just last week I had done my life-changing items from the Dollar Tree. So I figured I did not want to repeat myself for all of you, but I still wanted to be able to join in the fun and participate in the tag. So I thought what I would do is my favorite 10 items from the kitchen section at the Dollar Tree. And I don't know, I think maybe some of them are going to surprise you. So one of the items that I use all the time and I just love it is this strainer. So pretty simple, right? Simple item, but it does the job. I love the compact size of it. The price was right. I put this in the dishwasher and this is something that I use literally about every single day. Okay, the next item for me is a must-have, and I love these things because I cannot say enough good about them. If you're not new here, you know I speak of my tiny little kitchen. My home was built in 1920. The kitchen is small. My decor in my kitchen are all items that I use every single day. So I like vintage things, but everything in my kitchen, even decor, basically has to be like practical, have a use because space is very limited. So one of the things that I love to do to, you know, just spice it up a little bit for the different holidays is to use these dish drying mats. I mean, these are a great price at the Dollar Tree. So, for instance, at Christmas time, I've used this one. This was one that I picked up last summer, and so I love that. And then this black and white check is one that I pretty much go with on a, you know, like what I would consider my regular decor. But so what a fun way to switch up the kitchen without spending a lot. And I like to, I guess what I would call downcycle these. After I use them as their intended purpose as a drying mat on my counter for a while, I then use them for other purposes. So the next stage, probably what I would do is put them, for example, under my dog's water bowl on the floor. And then when I'm tired of seeing them there, or maybe the stains now just aren't coming out, I would move them next to my plant stand to go under the plants to absorb the water when you're watering, or literally even like throw these on the floor at the back seat of my car to pick up, you know, little spills or wet feet. So I just continue to downcycle these products until they truly have no life left in them and go in the trash, but so you can get a lot of use out of these little things for $1 a piece. And so that's another reason why they are one of my favorite items from the Dollar Tree. Now, the next item from the Dollar Tree that I absolutely love are these little silicone beauties right here. I go through so many spatulas in a day, like maybe at breakfast I'm frying an egg, at lunch I'm making a grilled cheese, for supper a veggie burger. So these things are great. They don't scratch my pans. I put them in the dishwasher. I've been using these for years. They come in a variety of colors. They have all different things. In fact, look at this little whisk. I needed another one of these, so I picked it up so I could show you all the tag. It's just the cooking concepts. And I mean, these little things are great. And these go with the same collection with these knives with the caps, which if you all saw the items that are changing my life, I included these in it, so I won't go into any more detail about those, but I cannot say enough wonderful things about these silicone cooking utensils here. And you know, if this small size isn't for you, I also have to tell you, I really love this one. This is the bamboo handle with the silicone, and I only own the spatula, but I believe they have like some spoons and other items. Now the tag on this said when I purchased it not to put it in the dishwasher, but you know what, I have been putting it in the dishwasher, so my guess is maybe eventually what will happen is the bamboo handle will start to crack perhaps, but again, you know, 8 out of 10 times that I use this baby, I throw it in the dishwasher, and as you can see, it is holding up really nice. And this is another thing that I use numerous times a week. So you can see the size difference here. You know, so if these little ones aren't your cup of tea and you like a full-size spatula, then I can recommend these bamboo ones also. But great items, in my opinion, from the Dollar Tree. And so, as I say, I showed you all these knives in my upload last week about life-changing items from the Dollar Tree. I will link that video in the description if you would like to see it. But another great knife set from the Dollar Tree are these little knives here. Now, I believe you get like 5 of these in a pack. And I just pulled out these 2. The other 2 are in my dishwasher. I have a purple and a red. So yes, I believe 5 in the pack. Purple, red, green, yellow, and black. And then they used to also sell packs of just the black. But these are nice little knives. Again, I throw them in my dishwasher. None of these knives have I ever sharpened. I've used these things for years, and just great little knives for slicing up, you know, vegetables, anything. I love these. And another knife that I love from the Dollar Tree are these sets, and I believe you get 5 in a package of these also. They probably call these their steak knives, so you can see a little bit longer blade there, nice and sharp. These are perfect for cutting up meat if you are a meat eater. But so there are the 3 different styles of knives. All of these I use daily, and I do not think you can go wrong. So the next item that is a must-have for me that I absolutely love is this paper towel holder. I think this thing is fantastic. Now I have a fancier, like wall-mounted paper towel holder in my kitchen, but I love this one for its portability. I have my sunroom, which I lovingly refer to as the doggy room, and I need a lot of paper towels out there to clean up their messes. So what I love about this is I can just grab it, pull the paper towels off, easily rip them with just one hand, and I can clean up the messes. And I love that I can just, you know, bring this outside, pop it onto a picnic table, carry it room to room wherever the mess may follow, or for crafting. So again, for $1 for this thing, I've been using this, I don't know how long, well over a year, 2 years. So again, a great item from the Dollar Tree. And actually, you can get paper towels at the Dollar Tree too. Now, this next love of mine from the Dollar Tree may actually surprise you, but I want to tell you about it because I know that towels get a bad rap from the Dollar Tree. And believe me, I totally get it. For instance, I have these towels here that actually give me the heebie-jeebies just by holding them. They're super pretty to look at, but they are 100% polyester, and water just rolls off of these things. No absorption whatsoever. And so I know that that's why, like, these type of towels get a bad rap from the Dollar Tree if you want to use them as towels, you know, not just as decor. And again, I have a small kitchen. I like my things, yes, to look pretty, but I want them to be useful. So I wanted to show you these because, you know, I don't want you to discount all Dollar Tree towels because, you know, there are a lot that really work. These here are 100% cotton, and so these are super absorbent. I have laundered all of these numerous times, and you can still get adorable prints. Like I have this one here. I picked this one up last year. I love that one. Here is another cute print. So you can see they have tons and tons of cute prints in 100% cotton. Here's an oldie but goodie. Look at that. And so, you know, this one's got to be like 2 years old, I would say. So, you know, holding up pretty well. Here's another oldie. I don't know if you want to see my dirty towels. I have laundered this. But, you know, again, for the age of it, not bad at all. And again, I like to do what I call downcycle things. So when these become too ratty to be kitchen towels, they make great dust rags. You know, if you're a DIY to your own vehicle, these are awesome for car repair jobs. And oh, here's another super oldie. Look at this. I have probably had this towel. You can see the frayed edge here. This little St. Patrick's Day one, I've probably been using this for at least half a dozen years. But again, 100% cotton, so these are available right now at the Dollar Tree. I mean, this one here I picked up probably just last month. And another towel that I can recommend are these flour sack towels. So these are super cute, but these also do a decent job of drying your hands, especially after you have laundered them once. Then they do an even better job. So this is what the tag looks like on that. I found this one, so grabbed myself a new one. Life is Sweet, so that I could share that with you. Will say that these wrinkle up quite a bit. I can't be bothered to iron them. But again, you know, do not discount the Dollar Tree towels. I think they are great as long as you look at the tags and you get the ones that say 100% cotton. And there is a huge selection of those. The next item that I really, really like is by Cooking Concepts. Sometimes these can be hard to find. They were back in stock, so I grabbed another one to put away for a gift, and it is the meat chopper. So what I really like about these is, even though I'm not a huge meat eater, I do cook, especially like ground turkey. And so I don't know if this happens with any of you, but I find ground turkey especially is fresh out of the package, very like gummy, I guess is the word I'm looking for. All just like globs together. So this thing works perfect as you're frying it up, to just break it up and turn it into crumbles. Like what we use our ground turkey for is tacos, and so, you know, I want the meat to be nice and crumbled, so this works ideally for that. So for me, this is another must-have, my top 10 kitchen items from the Dollar Tree, and it is Cooking Concepts, and they call it a meat chopper. And then another of my top items is this lidded ice tray. So this was new for me this year, and I am really enjoying using these because I don't have an automated ice maker in my freezer. I do it the old-fashioned way. And so what I like is, because my freezer is so jammed packed, that when I would make a fresh batch of ice, I needed the space. I literally needed the space on top of the ice. And so with that just open water there. I didn't want to be throwing packaging on top of that, you know, and like getting my ice dirty. So I really like that these have the lids. I actually picked up myself another one so that I could show you the lid. It's a Greenbrier product, and it does have this nice little spout here so you can actually put the lid on first, fill it with water, and then you're good to go, and you can stack two together. So make yourself 2 sets of ice cubes at once. So far it is working out really nicely for me, so I was happy that I have these in my kitchen, and so they are in my top 10 kitchen items from the Dollar Tree. I'm actually not sure if I am at 9 or 10, and I have 2 more things left in front of me, so I'm just going to go ahead and share them because I really like these. And this one maybe so much isn't necessarily from the kitchen department, because this would work for laundry too, right? And it is this adorable 2-sided magnet, dirty and clean. It is amazing how useful this has been for my husband and I to keep track whether our dishwasher is clean or not. Silly little thing, but it is working out awesomely, and it is adorable to look at. So this is another one of my top products, and they still have plenty of these 2-sided magnets, and they actually have some brand new designs too. I didn't need any new ones, so I didn't grab any more, but this is another top item for me from the Dollar Tree. And then the next item that is a top item for me from the Dollar Tree are these baskets. I have had this little set of baskets, I don't even know for how long, forever. And I know the Dollar Tree still carries these. What I love about these is they are just so convenient in the summer to make meals in. Like if you're just having a sandwich, I just do like what the restaurants do. I open a napkin, place it in there, and there's, you know, your hot dog and chips or fries, your sandwich and chips. And for cleanup, you just throw away the napkin. You know, if you're worried about the basket or a little bit of whatever, something left on it, I just use a little spray cleaner, rinse them, set them to dry. So, I mean, these things are really, really convenient and useful, and my grandchildren think that it's fun to eat out of them, which I do too, actually. So, another must-have item for me from the kitchen section from the Dollar Tree. Another great item from the Dollar Tree are the cutting boards. I have wonderful red cutting boards from Cooking Concepts, the bamboo cutting boards that I constantly use, and then one of my new favorites is this one here. This is good size. This one is nice and sturdy. I really like this cutting board. You know, I don't know if you can see on camera here. It's got a decent amount of scratches on it because I use it a lot. I always put this in the dishwasher. I love the super thin profile of it to fit in my cupboards. So again, cutting boards from the Dollar Tree, in my opinion, always a thumbs up. So that's all the items I have to share in this tag. So again, I want to thank M&M Hauls for tagging me. It was a lot of fun. I was happy to participate, and thank all of you for joining me today. And until next time, everybody, please be well.